Yes, we are live. I'm also on Instagram Live too. Good morning, IHSA football family. How you guys doing? Great weekend of football. Finish off the IHSA football season for the 2021. It was a lot of fun. I've had some problems with the internet, so it's going to be short and it's going to be sweet. So, basically, for the big thing, and I'll just go through some of the standings. Well, not standings, but the results. Lena-Winslow beats Carrollton. Pretty good game by Carrollton the first three quarters. Very impressive Carrollton, but Lena-Winslow was just too much. Wilmington beats Toledo Unity. I don't think anyone's really chagrined or surprised. Bryan wins over Toledo Unity. I got the scores wrong, didn't I? So Bryan wins the 3A. 4A, Julie Catholic beats Sacred Heart Griffin. Pretty big. I don't think that, again, not a really big other surprise. 5A, Fenwick beats Kankakee. Pretty good game, and then the Kankakee just took off. 6A, Cary-Grove beat East St. Louis. I know a lot of people were surprised by that. I had it as my upset pick. I know a lot of people sent me messages saying a good pick, but you could just see it that Cary-Grove was going to win that game. For 7A, Wheaton North, that was the big game for me. I was a little bit shocked. Wheaton North beat St. Rita. Congratulations to Wheaton North on a big win. DuPage Run and Shoot show with me, my co-host Patrick Cotto. Couldn't be more happier that Wheaton North won. Big shout out to Wheaton North on the big win. For Class 8A, Lockport beats Maine South. Very impressed with that Lockport defense. Coach Cesar, he's worked his wonders with that program. I saw him in the summer for their scrimmage, and they looked very exceptional. They looked like a team that was ready to battle, and they've been a team that was ready to battle. And I think with a lot of the teams that we saw, the only team that we really did not see coming this season for a state title was pretty much Wheaton North. That's my personal feeling. I think a lot of people knew Wheaton North was good, but they didn't know how good Wheaton North was going to be. And they proved it. They really did prove it. Also, Wheaton North, I forgot the kid's wide receiver, begins with a K. He was on fire. He literally was on fire. For Cary-Grove, Nick Hissong. I warned you about Nick Hissong. I told you about Nick Hissong. He is the real deal. But Cary-Grove gets the big W. Big win for them. And I think, again, East St. Louis, their defense, they put a little too much cushion, especially on their defensive backs. And I think that's what absolutely killed them. I also think, too, not enough of the short, too much emphasis on the streak, not enough emphasis again on the short passes, and that was one of my personal feelings about that game. For 1A, Lena-Winslow, Roby was unbelievable. He was dynamic. The kid was on fire. That whole day, that first game, 1A, Class 1A, I was completely impressed with Roby. Unbelievable. 2A, Wilmington looked good. Nashville, they just didn't have an answer for Wilmington. 3A, I think Toledo Unity, again, good defense. They just did not have an answer. Another thing that did not have an answer for Byron. No, they just didn't have it. 4A, Jordan Anderson is an absolute beast. I'll tell you that numerous times. But that offensive line of Julie Catholic is just one special offensive line in this year, and they are a historic team that needs to be talked about. 5A for Fenwick, for me, Kanan Cobb looked unbelievable. I think again the Kankakee. I think also too the running game of Fenwick was quite impressive against that Kankakee run defense. Very impressed with that Fenwick offensive line. Jimmy Liston and all those guys, just unbelievable. 6A. Nick Hissong, I'm going to keep saying Nick Hissong, but Jamison Sheehan, I think he had 3 touchdowns if I'm not mistaken. He had a hell of a game, and Cary-Grove pulls the win by a point if I'm not mistaken. 7A, Wheaton North, I talked about that. St. Rita, Caleb Brown looked unbelievable, but I think Wheaton North zeroed in on Caleb Brown, and I think that was a much impressive win for Wheaton North. For 8A, Lockport was just unbelievable on defense. They were ready to play, and they were ready to win against the tough Maine South team, but big shout out to Lockport on that. Overall presentation of by the media for the game, unbelievable. I really liked it. Cornish, I'm forgetting the other guy's name. He was a sideline reporter. He did a hell of a job too. Very impressive. Like I said, I really liked the move. It was 2 years ago because it was the first year in 2019 moving the broadcast from Chicago to Central Illinois, getting the media members of Central Illinois involved. I think that was the smartest thing that they could have done, honestly. McNerney is always great. Hell of a former coach, former Westmont coach. Big shout to Coach McNerney. But overall, the broadcast was great. And together, so give them a break. But they had an unbelievable job. They did an unbelievable work. Big shout out to them. I think it's great media as well. Big shout out to them. The only thing that killed me was the NFHS commercials. I really want to bang my head across the wall seeing those NFHS commercials. It was an absolute pain in the butt. So hopefully everything works. There we go. My internet's restored again. You gotta love it. Jesus, I'm sorry about this. Again, my internet's been going on and off. Again, apologize. My internet it started last night about 9:15 p.m. Literally, my internet's been going on and off, and I had a great bout of food poisoning as well. So it's been a great Saturday, Friday night going into Saturday of food poisoning. My internet going on and off, on and off. So fun times, everyone. But thanks again for joining. And again, this is the Breakfast with Coach Big Pete finale. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Please visit deepdishfootball.com as well. And again, if you have any questions, email me, coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. So as it was short and sweet. Let me get into the finish of this show, because it is the season finale of Breakfast with Coach Big Pete / Sunday conclusion, if you guys are watching this on YouTube as well. Just thank you guys. Honestly, I want to thank you guys for watching my broadcast. Thank you for reading my crappy articles. And just thank you for visiting deepdishfootball.com. Thank you for all the supportive comments. Trolls, thank you so much. You keep me on edge. A big shout out to my guy Patrick Cotto, my co-host of DuPage Run Shoot Show. He did an unbelievable job. I asked him, and he was down for it at the snap of a finger, and he did a wonderful job. Be sure you follow him, Patrick Cotto and Cotto's Mojo. But again, this was a good year for IHSA football. I'm excited. We got the IHSA finals. And there's nothing more exciting than seeing these kids play football. And they got to play in the playoffs, and they got the offseason. Just remember, 2020 was an absolute pain in the ass because there was no playoffs, there was no IHSA football, and we were talking about shitty college football. But a big shout out to everyone for viewing, watching, listening. I know my grammar ain't good, especially my spelling on some of the articles, but thank you guys so much for joining, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe how, when I became publisher 6, how big this took off, but thank you guys so much for joining. It's the end of the year. This is going to be the last broadcast. Just a big shout out to you guys for watching, listening, and all that other stuff. Make sure that you recruits, make sure you fill out the Deep Dish Football recruiting questionnaire on deepdishfootball.com. Make sure I have your information. Classes of 2023, 2024, and 2025. It is open now. Make sure I have your recruiting information on deepdishfootball.com. Fill out the Deep Dish Football recruiting questionnaire. Also, still doing free recruiting advisement sessions. It's absolutely free. Parents, players, schedule one. I've just 3 days. It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. I did 6 recruiting advisement sessions, absolutely free. Don't charge anything, and I helped out some recruits and some great parents as well. And it's fun for me, and I'm very passionate about this game of football, and I'm very passionate about recruiting. Honestly, I know it sounds stupid, but I'm very passionate about both. But again, thank you guys so much for joining. And thank you guys again. You guys make Deep Dish Football. I don't. You guys listening, watching that make Deep Dish Football. Thank you guys so much. So this has been Coach Big Pete's season finale of Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, aka the Sunday conclusion as well. And thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry I was late with the internet connections. From my family to your family, I want to wish you guys a happy holidays, a happy new year, and just honestly the best of luck for the year 2022. Thank you guys so much for joining, and have a lovely. Wait. Let's see. Let me check if I got it. Nope, don't have any questions. Good for me. Thank you guys, and have a lovely holidays and a happy new year to all of you guys, to your family, from my family. And thank you guys honestly so much for watching the videos, for viewing the articles on deepdishfootball.com. Thank you guys so much. Again, you guys make a guy feel real special. Thank you guys honestly. Have a good one.